Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Now, no doubt you'll all have heard the big news that Minecraft 1.17 is out this week. The bigger news, however, is of course that Train Sim World 2 now has the Cathcart Circle. And I will explain why this is the bigger news, because honestly, I can't say I've been more excited for a Train Sim World 2 release. I don't even know. Possibly if certainly since, if not including the Bakerloo line. That is how much I can't wait for this. Now, clearly, as you'll tell by my accent, I'm not Scottish. I have absolutely zero clue about Scotland. Let's be clear, right? I am a Londoner. I have no relation to Scotland whatsoever. However, the single reason why I am so hyped about this route is because we're getting a class 314. And oh my goodness, I could not be happier. Literally, I used to travel to work on the 315s every day. And I'm really used to them. It's my most driven train in Train Sim Classic. And you know, a class 315 is basically the exact same thing as a class 314, except there's going to be one coach less. There will be, of course, some performance differences between the two. I imagine a 314 will be slightly faster due to the sort of motor to weight ratio. But I cannot wait, honestly. I have been... It's so nice that DTG have finally realised that proper trains exist! EMUs of this period, it's like, please, this is exactly what I want. All of this, the 313s, 314s, 315s, 6s. Is there a 316? I think there might be. I can't think what it is now. I blanked. Am I going mad? I'm probably going mad. I don't know. It's hot. It's really hot in my room. If you hear background noise, that's because I got windows open and all that. So, but yeah. 317s, 318s, 319s, 20, you name it. Anything from that period. That's sort of what I absolutely love. So let's get this loaded up for the first time. I can't wait. Also, side note, bit of trivia with the art, the cover art for it. If you look in the sort of around the area underneath the signal furthest to the right, you'll notice that there's a tiny coach with a single bogie and 3 windows, no doors. Just literally, that's all it is. It's really strange. It's a bit of a glitch. Anywho.
Welcome to Train Sim World 2, an immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world.
Cool. This is bog standard stuff as we're seeing every single route.
You've just been awarded some action points.
Woohoo!
These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience.
Because I didn't know that before at all.
It is necessary to be fully observant of the surrounding world. Crack.
Yep. There. We'll get the tutorial done and then all the introduction stuff done. No. Like I say, why would anybody want to do that? I'm gonna do a service, I think. I'm not gonna bore you with all the malarkey of all of the tutorials and all that stuff. I'll let you do the scenarios yourself. I love how it actually didn't get a chance to say the bit of audio there for it. So that's fun. Am I the only one that saw that? This station is also very loud. That's fun, it's just left me on the platform. Is it gonna leave? That'd be fun if it left me there. Oh, this is the train I'm actually gonna be driving. Oh, okay. We'll have a proper look at the train and the route and all that once we've done the tutorial. I just want to get this out of the way first. Right. Open the doors. Oh, okay.
A lot of time will be spent operating trains, so when ready, sit in the driver's seat.
Nice. Sit in the driver's seat. We'll do. Actually,
you can pause the experience at any point and review previous and current objectives. Check it out now and then return to the game when ready.
Check it out. Right. Yay!
A heads-up display has appeared on the right-hand side of the screen. This is a guide to what the train is doing.
Because I hear it making noises, and I'm sure it's this train.
This is the speed display.
This is
The white
speed
needle shows
display.
current
Yada, yada,
speed.
yada. Yeah,
The red
yeah.
marker indicates
We
the
know,
maximum permitted
we
speed.
know. Press E.
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse, and neutral
See,
directions.
I would skip all of this a lot, but I'm too lazy to edit, so, you know.
This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power control is in.
In a little while.
These are the brake indicators. They show the state of the various brake systems, allowing independent management of them. In the top right are the signal and speed limit displays. These feature an indication of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into effect. Some of these displays can be hidden via the settings menu for a more challenging experience.
Or your keys, your number keys. Shut up, messenger. Oh, okay, it jumped up into the notch 3, that's fun. Okay, so this is one of the things I'm listening for, because they've actually gone and used the Armstrong Powerhouse sounds for this train. So we know the Armstrong Powerhouse sounds are pretty much
Glasgow
spot
Central
on.
is one of the major railway termini in Scotland, servicing commuter trains running around the Cathcart Circle line and connecting the surrounding areas of Neilston and Newton.
It's all in how they've mapped them to the train. That's what the real challenge for DTG always seems to be. So, you know, we'll see if they've done it right.
This particular train is a Class 314 electric multiple unit and consists of a pair of 3-car units. It's capable of travelling at a top speed of 70 miles per hour.
Fair enough, 314s for 75 as well, but obviously not. It must be slightly limited as well. Oh, I can't put more power on. Speed up.
Train Sim World 2 allows you to ride.
The track joints don't sound quite right. Again, I'm not going to look into the train too much at the moment. I wanna do that properly in a little while. Oh, there's a cat's point there. Nice. You happy? Is this the? We've only gone a short way, so we'll look at this now. Or are you just gonna leave me to it? Maybe the game's just gonna leave me to it. Fair enough.
You've only explored a small area here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy.
Yes, let's.
Welcome to Glasgow, Scotland's largest city with a rich history of shipbuilding, manufacturing, art and culture. Here you can experience the hustle and bustle of a modern suburban network using classic electric traction which links Glasgow's suburbs with the historic Glasgow Central hub. Along the way, be sure to apply tourist posters, refill newspaper stands, place route maps and refill planters. Ferry commuters around the busy Circle line and to and from Newton and Neilston. Welcome to the Cathcart Circle line.
Yay! Cool. Right. Let's go to the main menu. And we shall get a service loaded. Also, we'll see what services there are. Apparently there's like 208 or something like that. Explore 208, yeah. See, I watch the streams. I watch the dev streams. Right. Let's have... We're gonna have summer cloudy, because cloud always looks better than a tiny bit of a breeze. Because why not? Right, okay. Problem with doing a depot is that it'll probably take a while. 10 minutes to Newton. I don't know how long. We'll leave the depot for now. I want to do a Neilston run, I think. We'll do 2 November 02. For the first Neilston run of the day, by the looks of things. So yeah, I'll definitely do the depot at some point, probably in my own time. I probably won't ever get around to making another video on this route, because that seems to be the way things happen. Right, anyway. I'm also not going to worry too much about timetable. You know, it is what it is. Right, master key on. You don't have to press F. It's actually held down, the dead man, by the looks of things. Right, do the doors. And while that's doing that, I'm going to go and have a look. We'll come to all the sort of features of the train in a little while. I just want to have a look at the visuals. Oh, actually, before we do anything, set the lights. Right, this is what I'm most interested about. Because obviously, when DCG did theirs, when AP Wagons made their 313, 314, 315 packs, the interior wasn't needed to be done because there was no interior passenger view. And therefore, it didn't look all that great. So I really want to see how this compares. Now, I'm not going to be able to give it 100% accurate representation or sort of 100% knowledge on these because I've never actually been on a 314. 315s are most likely in some areas different to 314s. So there will be some differences. The seats look a bit stiff, if you know what I mean. Like this shape here, they're usually quite sort of flat and puffed up almost, where people have been using them. I want to also see the configuration of all the boxes underneath the seats. Okay, so they have actually considered the fact that there's not always a box under every single seat. They've not just copied and pasted it. That makes me pleased to see. Handrail or handholds, grab pole, nice, shiny. Yeah, okay. Okay, got shiny. I don't know what they are. They're just like joiners, I guess. They usually got sort of like a hinge down them. Okay, interesting. Good. Sit in the seat. Yeah, it's a shame they don't work. Right, the drop light windows. It's a shame they don't drop. Right, okay, that's quite wide actually. I never knew these were actually quite so wide. 315s obviously have they basically got this gap. It is bigger than that, but it's like 2 by 2 on the ends rather than 1 by 1. So, but yeah. Scottish announcer. Oh, we got the speaker. Okay. Okay, nice. Yes, no, I was looking at these. I can't imagine how efficient a round-edged poster is going to be, but okay. Maybe missing some texture. To be honest, it's missing a lot of texture, it looks like. It's all one colour, and I'm not saying they're not one colour, because again, I can't comment exactly on 314s, I'm better at 315s. But it all seems very static on the colour, I want to say. It's all samey. The modelling, yeah, not a problem with the modelling, apart from the shape of the seats. The seat covers could be slightly better. Actual seat bases, yeah, they look alright, to be honest. And sort of all the equipment underneath the seats, I'm quite pleased with that, to be fair. The overall look, I actually quite like of this, to be fair. Definitely could do with more sort of weathering and stuff. Now the question is, are these going to close themselves? I wonder. Come on. No? You're not going to close yourself? Is there actually a hinge? Oh, there is a hinge. Okay, I'll let them off for that one. I like the numbers as well. Numbers are good. Let's have a look in the in here. Okay, it'd be interesting to sort of stand in there as it goes around the corner. Oh, the handles do move. Nice. Yep, nice. Please do not put your feet on the seats. No, we don't want to give up. Control. Yep, standard. Okay. Not a poster there on a 314 and 315. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Is that the door release? Because that's the emergency alarm. Is that the door release? Because that's what's missing on the on this, to be honest. Emergency door release at other door. Yeah, I guess that's the emergency door release. In the DMSO, it looks like it's missing a door release, to be honest. But no, it is there, to be fair. Okay. Okay, it's just that 315s have them everywhere, on both sides, so... Again, I can't really sort of compare it to 315. Okay. This looks a little bit bright as well, to be fair. Not necessarily a massive problem. Could have been a bit darker, a bit more sort of VR-esque looking. It's very laggy. That's probably because I'm recording it, so apologies for that. Open the door. Oh, there's a PowerPoint there. Cool. Right, nice. So yeah, let's use the guards panel, shall we? Guards key on. Check. Platform clear. Okay. Okay, so it didn't sound, in a way, the siren didn't sound quite right. Local door. Does that? Yeah, it does move that. Okay, cool. Right, nice, yeah. Let's sit down in the cab then. To be honest, when I first saw the cab, I thought the buttons looked a bit small. Actually, I think they're alright, to be fair. Reserve beam. Cool, fair enough. Destination board on. Destination blinds can't be scrolled. Obviously GSMR and all that doesn't work either. Let's put the WS into normal. DSD, we'll turn that on. All of that. EP brake. Is that what we want? Maybe we want that. Because, vestibule. Let's have a look at these quick. I know I'm obviously late, but I'm not worried about the time. I just want to have a look at the train. Okay, to be fair, that actually looks better, and I can actually see the emergency ladder as well now. And the ramp, nice. Okay, yeah, yeah, no, I actually quite like the look of that with the lights on. That looks really nice. Bit cap heater, auxiliary set, lighting set, guards key off. Equipment cutout normal. Okay, so yeah, we've got a few options down there. We can drop the window as well. Leave the door open because they often drive with the doors open. More normally than not, they'll have the door open. Right, forward.
Ticket checks are in
and oh, we got brakes released already, have we?
Please have your tickets available.
Okay, here we go then. Running it at Glasgow Central for the first time. I love to hear it without the echo because the slow speed sounds quite all there. To be honest, let's have a look at the timetable quick. 50. Okay, so it'll probably be more like o'clock now. I think we're probably like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes late. So either way, it's not that bad. About half hour-ish. Okay, maybe a little too much emphasis on the motor while it's idling. The flange is actually different, I'm pretty sure, from AP. I kind of prefer the AP one, but I'm not gonna sort of. It's not make or break, I don't think. It would have been nicer to have a more. I want to say flangier flange. Which is going to sound really weird, but something a bit deeper, I guess. Just to make this train sound a bit heavier, I guess. And a bit more like it's struggling. Bloody hell. It seemed to accelerate really quick there. Right, of course we've got a very quiet Glasgow Central because we haven't got any more AI. So this is something that people have been really moaning at DCG about. It's even been as far as to say, oh, DCG shouldn't do mainline termini stations if they haven't got the stock to fill them. It's like, well, how are you going to get the stock to fill them if you don't do a mainline terminus station? You know, you've got to make the routes for it to be worthwhile to make the trains, sort of thing. You ain't going to get anything otherwise. Yeah, the sounds are definitely AP. They're definitely AP. Not that there was any doubt in that anyway, but trying to hear the looping in the horn. It doesn't sound too bad, to be honest. If you're not listening hard enough, on the high tone I can kind of maybe hear a little tick, 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 tick in the background. On the low tone I couldn't hear anything, to be honest. So good job, DCG, on that one. Oh yes, oh yes. Nice to have it in the game. Why? The brakes! No! Can we just... EV brakes like emergency, I think, isn't it? Rather than TPWS, EV brake on. It's... see, this is the biggest thing, and I have moaned, and I have moaned, and I have moaned at DTG about this. And they don't seem to realise. 314s and 315s never actually use rheostatic braking when they're doing. Flipping. Apparently they had it installed. Apparently it was installed to them. I was speaking to a load of experts from the Class 315 Preservation Society. I'm part of the committee. Please join the society. Currently, our aim is to try and preserve a Class 315 EMU unit, obviously similar to one of these, and we really need all the help we can get at the moment. I'll put a link in the description to the Facebook page and the website if you're interested in checking us out, because yeah, we really want to try and save a unit, because they're lovely things, and they're just a classic. Like, these are... The 313 was basically the first sort of sliding door stock that the main line actually had. The Underground obviously had stuff before, but it really is the first sliding door train that was a thing on British Railways. So, you know, it's basically formed the basis for absolutely everything that followed it. So, in a way, you could argue it's one of the most important trains, the PEP sort of design, one of the most important designs in railway history. It shaped the modern world we know today, as far as British rails are concerned. I'm sure they weren't the first, obviously the Underground, like I say, they had sliding doors first. I'm sure they weren't the first. There was probably in other countries, I imagine, first. I don't know who invented sliding doors, actually. But, you know, get the point. But anyway, yes, back to the point I was trying to make. It's about the brakes. 314s, 315s, and I believe 313s fall under the same category. Oh. Okay. I must have forgotten to take the brakes off. I don't know why they were quite that high, though. Fair enough. Anyway, yeah. They do not have rheostatic braking. Well, they have it, but it's never been used. Literally, never has it been used. And for some reason, DTG seems to think that it has, and it is a thing. So I've said to them several times, look, is it, you know, are you going to remove it? And they're like, oh, it has it. Well, yes, physically it has it, but it doesn't use it, so basically it doesn't have it. You know what I mean? That's the one thing that is really grinding my gears with this DLC. I was going to say, train seems to have a lot of resistance, and then I noticed I'm going up by 1% gradient, so that would explain it. Why isn't it a 1 in whatever? Why is it giving me as a percentage? Is that my train syntax? So I'm sure it does it local to proof as well. I may have overcooked the brakes with this a bit. Nice, nice. You know what? DCG released a video the other day on the Cathcart Circle.
At unauthorised points may be clamped or removed without warning. Short and long stay parking.
I mean, I'm sure she just said short and long stay parking was available and that cars would be clamped. Your car's going to get clamped here because there is no car park here. So, you're lying, woman. At least a part of it. I might have to do a side-by-side comparison, to be honest. AP 315, and maybe I'll wait until the 313's been released, to be fair. We'll do the AP Wagons 315, 313, or 314, 313, directly compared to the DTG Train Sim World units, and see sort of what the story is with them. I think that would be quite an interesting thing to have a look at, because but it's so far, I can't see anything horrendously wrong with it. Again, the texturing is a bit pony in some places. And like I say, the rear set of braking is enough to drive me crazy. But other than that, nothing inherently wrong with the model that I can see. But no, they've always used friction brakes. And I really feel that should also be two brakes. Two bar in the brake cylinder, but whatever. Maybe it's half of one. Nice! Brakes on these trains aren't that great. Ideally, I think you want to start using a maximum of step 3 braking. Sorry, step 2 braking. Definitely don't go over step 3. Only use step 3 in an emergency. You all enjoying yourselves? This lovely train, proper train, not like the modern rubbish that's coming in. It looks so open with all this, with all that space there. Honestly. Oh, okay. Denied.
May I have your attention, please?
Okay.
Closed circuit television and remote video monitoring is in use at this station for your personal safety and security.
That's lucky, I didn't feel safe until I knew that. Now I feel safe. Now, is that my game lagging? Or did the sound for the doors closing genuinely occur before the doors had actually closed? Is the animation too slow? Also, I feel like the step 2 acceleration is a bit underpowered. And then the step 3... Normally what I'll do, to be honest, normally I'll run up to 15 mile an hour in step 2. And then step 3 I'll take that up to 30. And it usually works quite well. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't feel horrendously underpowered, if at all. But maybe a tiny bit. I want to have a look at the underframe detail as well, but the flipping light's in the wrong place in this scenario. Oh, but yeah, going back to the other thing I was going to say, they released a video that was sort of a time lapse of the Nielsen run, and I watched it. And until sort of I looked at the lighting and realised, yeah, it's way too washed out, and therefore it's going too hard, I actually thought it was actually real life. So, DCG have actually done a really good job with this route, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, DCG have actually done really well. And I think because of the fact that it's sort of a smaller route, well, I say smaller route, it's actually average size for Train Sim World, but it seems to be. But, you know, they have certainly done a good job this time, definitely. Definitely. Right, let's jump out quickly and we'll have a nosy underneath. Right, first thing I noticed when they released the first images of it was that the airbag looked a bit flat. Looked sort of a bit flat and a bit too far bulged out. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Maybe a little bulged out. It doesn't look as bad as it sort of first looked when I first looked at it, but yeah, it could be a little less bulgy, maybe. Tension lock coupler. Yeah. Can't open it, that's a shame. It would have been nice to have opened the, okay. Brake cylinder, probably. Traction grids, maybe. Auxiliary supply. Compressor. Yep, that'd be the compressor, I think. What is that? Sander. Another relay. Oh, that's your plate cord. Okay, so they've not just slapped a Buckeye in there, that's good. Got a train. Really? Really? I'm not exactly convinced on that one. A train line hose, or a main line hose, sorry, in a 315 formation. Can you uncouple it? You can't uncouple it. Okay, that's good. As much as that sounds weird, it's good that you can't uncouple it. Oh, it's the emergency door clockwork. Oh, that would have been fun. That would have been cool. No. Okay, data panels. Yep. Yeah, no. I can't actually see any real issues with the modelling. I might fly up to the roof in a second and have a look at the roof modelling. Sorry, the pantograph and the roof and all that. But to be honest, the roof looks a bit plain. A bit plain, sorry.
Please have your tickets.
I feel like there should be a lot more rivets on the roof. Let's go have a nosy now, shall we? No, I want 3 cameras. That's right. Yeah. I know they are there. They are there. They're just not very obvious. If you come any distance away, then you kind of look. The AP ones are a bit more obvious, but then these look like they're using a high resolution texture. For this one, I do like the light on the again, the gauge lights look a bit odd. Let's connect up to yeah, okay. Yeah, no, it looks legit. Yeah, it looks legit. Nice. No problem with the pantograph or anything. Let's not slowing down. Oh, there's a 20 limit. Oh well. Rip. Yeah, no, it does not sound right with motoring while braking. If you know these trains, if you don't know the trains very well, then it would probably sound okay. But if you know these trains, then yeah, no, it doesn't sound right at all. Come on! Why is it always stop at 6 star? Honestly, the brakes aren't horrendous on this. They are horrendous in real life on these. N. Ooh, that's pretty cool, N. Yeah, no, the brakes are just as horrendous in real life on 313s, 314s. Basically all the peps of this sort of period. Yeah, they didn't have very good brakes. I mean, they do the job and all that, but you've got to sort of brake quite a long time in advance. You're certainly not driving a You're certainly not driving an Electrostar now. Close that door for a second. But let's close the window too. I don't think the motors actually change volume. No, I don't think the motors change volume, to be honest. The track sounds, yeah, they change volume. Okay, so yeah, Yeah, the sound mapping certainly isn't quite as good as AP wagons. And also, I don't think AP wagons actually sent all the sounds across. Somebody picked up, which I listened to it, and yeah, it's true. That the compressor is actually from a 313 and not a 314 or 315. And why AP would send them the wrong compressor for it, I don't quite know. Unless it's DCG being stupid and AP sent across both compressor sounds and they've mapped it to the wrong train. We may end up with a 313 that ends up with a 314 compressor. That might be funny. Because I can only assume that AP have supplied the sounds to the 313 as well. I reckon that's a pretty reasonable guess, to be honest. That they'd be doing that as well. Apparently, AP have also been quite involved in helping DCG set this up, this train. So, which again, it makes me question why the heck it's got rheostatic braking, because the AP wagons one never had rheostatic braking. So, why would they sort of like, yeah, don't worry about it, it'll be fine on this one? If you get what I mean. Right, I'm going to try and use the guards panel to do all the door operation this time, I think. I have to try and do a run in timetable mode, and like full on timetable, and see if we can keep up to time. Right, doors open. Probably should have opened this door first and checked the platform, but whatever. While that's doing that, run around and oh, hello. Poster. At least there's no fences. The fences are the worst, honestly. I hate the fences. Newspapers and the little train. Cool. Nice. I do like collecting them, to be fair. I know a lot of people really hate them. Oh, and of course you've got your departure boards as well. So that's good. Working in service mode. Yeah, no, I know an awful lot of people really hate the collectibles in this game. And as much as, to be honest, it'd probably be better if they were already there, I kind of like the idea. I like the satisfaction of, like, sort of completing a route almost. It's like, yeah, it wasn't there to see the train before now, but now it is. So, yay! Close the door. Do a guard bell because we are a guard, and bell back, even though that's not how it works, but you know, whatever. Take the key out. Actually, I wonder if when the key's in, let's do that. I'm going to leave the key in. Oh, look at that. The light on the guards panel actually lights up as well to show it's active. Well, I'm going to leave that in. And I'm going to try and release the doors on the desk this time. See if we actually get any release. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely starting, now I've got this in my hands, and I'm actually driving it myself, I'm definitely starting to see a few cracks with this over the AP wagons one. There are some sounds that are slightly questionable, and also I'm not, oh crap, that was my fault. I'm not entirely sure on the, on some of the physics either. Some of it seems a little sluggish to me. Now I know they're not like insane, but apparently these are one of the fastest accelerating trains of their day, so you'd expect a little bit sort of extra out of it. Yeah, drop the seats. I mean, the other good point that people have brought up is liveries for this train. It's a shame there wasn't a cream and red livery, the SBT cream and red, problem. Because, you know, not many of these units actually received a ScotRail Saltire. So it would have been nice if they had done a, if they had done like the, how they did their Pride train, and they assigned the numbers that, were in the new livery to the new livery, and they assigned the new numbers to the old livery sort of thing. Or, you know, the units that never received the Saltire should have been in the red and cream. I do kind of think that DCG did miss out a trick. Did miss a trick with not having this in SPT orange, with the potential for the red and cream, the maroon and cream livery to be a secondary. But I'm also not against the ScotRail idea either, so nice and shiny. Maybe a little bit too shiny. I can't say you can actually see reflections of what? What? Okay, I don't quite know why the other doors, why the other side doors open. I do not know. Why do I keep forgetting the brakes, honestly? There we go. Ooh, spinny. Oh, you can't chop your head off, that's a shame. Oh, it's locked, isn't it? You can open the front doors, to be fair. We can do that. I guess we ought to talk about the route anyway. Because the route is part of the package you get. For your $24.99 price tag, you obviously do get the Cathcart Circle as well. And like I say, the route is actually quite nice. The assets look lovely. There's a couple of bits that I sort of thought looked a bit bare in places, but to be honest, nowhere looks anywhere near as bare as parts of the Southeastern High Speed route. So that's a positive. Again, I think if you had really nice lighting for this game, like warmer lighting, it's a bit pale at the moment. And I know there are ways you can sort of modify your lighting effects in the game, so I might have to try it. But yeah, no, if you had sort of a warmer lighting palette, I reckon this would look actually quite realistic. Till then, it's not quite there on the lighting. It'd be interesting to try the route at night, to be fair, though, and see how it changes about. Also, the ballast looks a bit dark to me. I know there have been concerns on the ballast textures, but to me it looks a bit dark, particularly. Apparently the texture's not great as well. I don't really have any issue with the quality of the texture or even the texture itself necessarily. Well, I guess that's how they build up their depth then.
Security personnel tour the
Fair enough.
station
I never knew that.
24 hours a day.
That's yeah, okay. Fair enough. Nice on super elevated curve here as well. Brakes kind of helps. Yeah, I'm sure Notch 2 is definitely a little bit sluggish. Maybe half power again, possibly, or like sort of half of one again. If that makes any sense. I don't actually know why my stop markers are on, to be honest, because I don't normally have them on, and it seems as though when I did that the tutorial for it, the route, they pop back up. Oh, there is. Is there a sound for the fan? one, but we ain't going to hear a lot until we stop. Can't hear anything. Again, we are moving though, so I will sort of mess about with it when we stop as well. The good thing about this train, of course, over the Train Sim Classic one is, of course, you can walk around in it, and that's just fun. That's just nice. That's why I love Train Sim World, to be honest, because you can walk around in it. Now, I know it is yes, a trivial thing, and it's not all that important, let's be perfectly honest, for a train simulator, but it does add a bit of operational interest to the game. Like, you can actually terminate and then walk down the other end of the train rather than just teleporting and suddenly you're in the cab, you know. You've actually got to shut down the cab, get out of your seat, walk out of the door, stroll down to the other end of the train. You know, it's not instant. You can't just stop, change, go. So, obviously the graphics are a huge plus as well, because they look better than Train Sim Classic. You can't deny graphics. Lighting, yes. Lighting, Train Sim Classic takes it. Graphics, definitely Train Sim World. No, I don't think there is a sound. I can't hear any difference between the two. Oh look, we've got a few passengers now. That's good. Oh, we've even got some standing spots. Nice. As long as you can actually get past them passengers, though. Yeah, okay. The animation for the doors is a little bit slow. That's fair enough. That's not going to be changed, obviously, so it's a shame, but it would be nice if it was. Anyway, last stop,
Always try to carry a bottle of water with you. If you feel safe, please tell at the next station. Do not use emergency.
But yeah, so far so good. It's actually really nice. I must admit, it does feel a bit too heavy. Like I say, the physics could do a bit of fine-tuning, in my opinion. But they're not too far off either. It's you know, it's sort of, if you adjust from the AP one to this one, you can get used to it, sort of thing. You know, if you know how to drive one, it's not too hard to adapt to drive the other. So I'm really excited to see what they do with the 3-on-3 as well, because obviously the 3-on-3, it's a train DLC rather than a route DLC. So it's going to be really nice to see to be able to run a route, being the East Coast way, that we've had for so long, and we're finally be able to run it in a different train. You know, it's going to be great. But yes, as far as this is concerned, yeah, it's I like the route, to be honest. Some of the countryside scenes, I'm sort of thinking it's lacking something or other, but countryside is honestly really hard. Like that looks lovely. That looks really pretty there. I always sort of struggle to make a great decision, or not a great decision, like a full sort of conclusion on what I think of something based on the first drive, because there's a lot to see, there's a lot to do, it's a lot to take in on the first time you drive it. So you know, I think it's only natural, to be honest. I think any person would struggle trying to take it all in on the same time and have a perfect conclusion as to how good the route is. But yeah, I definitely usually start enjoying routes the more I drive them, like the second or third time. It's like I sit down and I sort of relax into it a bit more, rather than being a bit on edge as to what's going to come next, so, you know. But no, I do quite like this route. The train is nice. The modelling's lovely. No issues with the modelling whatsoever. Sound mapping could be better, But the fact that they've used the AP sounds does save it slightly. And obviously that's in part to do with the fact that they couldn't get out and record their own sounds. But let's be honest, if they had recorded their own sound, we would have only been complaining anyway. So no problem with the AP sounds for me, as far as their usage in this is concerned and all that. Rear static braking really annoys me. Please remove it as soon as possible, DGG. It is not a thing in real life that should be active on the train, sort of thing. I'm trying, because it's just saying it's not the thing in real life. It's technically untrue, like I said earlier. But yeah, as far as how common it's used and its everyday usage, yeah, no, it shouldn't be there. It'd be interesting I just thought, yeah, it'd be interesting to go sort of back the other way, because a lot of this route was uphill, so it'd be interesting to go back down the hill and see the difference. These concerning posts look a bit bright to me. The posts, the actual poles of them, they look a bit bright to me. They could have done with some weathering or some texture baking or something along those lines, I think, personally. Just tone them down a bit and make them blend into the scene a bit better. Oh there, crikey. It's quite late, so, you know. Go! Here we are, Nilston. Bit of step 3 braking because I overcooked it a bit. Interestingly enough, I was having a look at Google Maps, and this line actually used to continue a lot further. What? Lock? Unload passengers, lock doors. Okay, game. Are you okay? Do you need help? Oh, what? Okay, I've never seen something like that before. Yay! CCL! Circle Clyde. So I got an achievement, in other words. Oh, I'm level 99 as well. Nice. Level 4 on the Cathcart and the 314. Yeah, I honestly reckon, I'm going to be driving this a lot. Stop at Nilston Headshun.
Ticket checks are in operation at this station. Please have your ticket ready.
If you say so. If you say so. We can do that if you want. I mean, sure. If you're asking for it, I had the signal as well, so you know. Apparently it's clear. Apparently it's clear. You know. No, I can't ram it. I can't ram it. Bonk! Oh, look at that. Objective complete. Game. Game. Are you okay? Are you okay, game? I know it says for 6 coaches, but was that supposed to happen? The last I heard, there weren't any... I was going to end the video, but, you know, I'm just going to turn them off. Right. Let's see if see what the game wants me to do. Because last I heard, like I say, there weren't any services that involved 6 cars in the timetable mode. So I'm wondering if this is a glitch or if this is genuinely how it is. turn that off. Because I swear we're supposed to be the first service down here. Meaning the only other way that there can be a train down here... Actually, no, we'll leave that open. Might as well. We'll only be walking back through anyway, so... Yeah, no, the only other way there can be a train down here is if it was stabled overnight. And then I would have thought it would have been gone by the time I got up here anyway, especially due to the fact that I was late. Dude, again. Master key on. Oh, it sets it all up, does it? By default. Oh, it's because the train was already ready by that other driver. I love how we didn't even need to do a brake test or anything. Just straight up. Jump in the train, off you go. Stealing somebody else's master key. I didn't turn the instrument lights off in that other cab, did I? Oh, no. Ooh, I was on the wrong key for the brakes. Right, fingers crossed then. Reverser off, shut down, DRA set. That is in step 3 now. And, tower lights. Yep, that is indeed correct. Can't get up now. That's fun. I mean, maybe we should... Yeah, you know what? We'll walk down the side of the train. Walk down the light side, shall we? Nice. Nice. So this is what I mean. You can't do this in trains in the world. Wait. Game. Are you okay? Are you lost? You know that's a £1,000 penalty, right? Trespass on the railway. It's a serious crime, you know. And this point hasn't even changed. And there's no way for me to change it because it's a hydraulic point. It's electronics, slash whatever else it might be. Did the people even get off? That's the real question. Did my unit even empty out? That coach is empty. That's empty. Oh, I actually did get off. Okay, fair enough. Oh, we trapped ourselves. That's fine. Begin. Contact signaler. Wait for signal change. Okay, so yeah, the game is very much so confused. In that case, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. As you can see, the route clearly isn't without its bugs, I suppose. Maybe they're just keen 314 enthusiasts, and to be perfectly honest, I don't blame them. Because just look at it. Just look at it. Beautiful flipping train. Absolutely stunning trains these are. Anyway, guys, that just about does it for me. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.